A baker's dozen facts about eggs. 1. The chicken or the egg? A long time ago, people asked this question. The science answer is the egg. The red jungle fowl, Gallus gallus, a tropical bird that is still common in woods and jungles across Asia, has been tamed and turned into chickens. About 8,000 years ago, a new species was made by breeding only the tamest birds. Gallus domesticus, the first chicken, was born from the egg of a wild relative. 2. More than 99% of the animals on Earth breed by laying eggs. Mammals are the only animals that don't do this. In that case, there are still only two exceptions, the platypus and the echidna, spiny anteater. 3. We've all seen dark and white eggs in the dairy case. Some people say that the white eggs have been cleaned, but that's not true. There are many colors of chicken eggs, such as cream, pink, blue, and even green. The idea of green eggs isn't just something Dr. Seuss made up. In real life, only the shells look green. Eggs are healthy and tasty no matter what color their shell is. 4. Eggs are a great way to get energy and vitamins A, D, and B12. But they have a lot of dietary cholesterol, which has made the rules a bit confusing. The American Heart Association said not to eat more than 3 eggs a week in the 1960s and 1970s. New study, on the other hand, has shown that there isn't a clear link between eating eggs and having higher blood cholesterol. 5. Chocolate eggs don't have the same health benefits, which is a shame since about 90 million Americans eat them every spring. Easter is the holiday when chocolate makes the most money. 6. Archaeologists have found painted eggs in the tombs of wealthy people from the ancient Mediterranean and Middle East. However, the link with Easter started in Ukraine. Decorating eggs was a way to welcome spring and keep a bad crop season away. The yolk stood for the sun. In the Middle Ages, when Christianity spread to Eastern Europe, the rite was changed so that eggs stood for Christ's resurrection. The most fancy Easter eggs are the 7 Fabergé eggs, which are made of gold and have diamonds and other valuable stones set in them. The intricate hen egg was ordered by Tsar Alexander III as an Easter present for his wife. It was the first of 50 eggs made for the Russian royal family between 1885 and 1917. It was thought that the third imperial egg, one of these, was lost since 1922. In 2004, it was bought at a junk market in the Midwest for $13,302. The buyer hoped to sell it but didn't know how much it was worth. He wasn't the only one who didn't want to buy the egg. It stayed in his kitchen cabinet for years. He almost sold the gold for scrap before he finally found out what it was and sold it to a private buyer in 2014 for about $33 million. 8. Easter eggs have become a big deal in pop culture. You can see them in Marvel movies, video games, and Taylor Swift music videos. Mega fans are intentionally kept in the dark about inside jokes that are hard to figure out. This started by accident on the set of the Rocky Horror Picture Show in 1975. The group had an egg hunt, and some of the eggs were so well hidden that they weren't taken out before the movie was shot. The end movie has at least 3 Easter eggs that can be seen. 9. Copper Mountain in Colorado has the biggest Easter egg hunt in the world. Over 2,500 acres are marked with clues leading to 65,000 eggs. The much better-known Easter egg roll takes place every year on the south lawn of the White House. It began in 1878 when Congress banned egg rolling on Capitol Hill to protect the grounds from damage. When kids brought their eggs to the White House for the first time, it was Rutherford B. Hayes. 10. In 2019, the most liked picture on Instagram was of a brown egg with spots. After taking the top spot, pictures of its shell started to show breaks. After that, it fully cracked when it was pushed. The poster, who at first seemed anonymous, was actually an ad executive called Chris Godfrey. The whole thing was part of a Super Bowl ad about how social media can hurt mental health. Before late 2022, a picture of football star Lionel Messi beat world record eggs picture as Instagram's most liked picture with more than 60 million likes. There are 11 species of birds that lay eggs. On average, their eggs are 6 inches long, 5 inches wide, and 3 pounds. In 2008, on a farm in Sweden, an ostrich laid a world record egg that was almost twice as big. It weighed 5.7 pounds. The Apiornis maximus, elephant bird, which was once native to Madagascar and had eggs that were about 1 foot long, 8.6 inches wide, and almost 29 pounds, is thought to have laid the biggest eggs ever. Unfortunately, this species is now dead. It could make about 150 omelets. While many people, but not all, think that the 12 eggs Benedict, soft-boiled eggs on an open-faced sandwich covered in a hollandaise sauce, was named for Mrs. Legrand Benedict, who ordered eggs this way at Delmonico's restaurant in New York City in the 1860s. During the Industrial Revolution, most food was boiled. In the North, people like their eggs hard-boiled, while in the South, they like them soft-boiled. 13. For something different, try cloud eggs, where the egg whites are whipped into high peaks and baked, or eggs in a nest, which has a fried egg inside a piece of bread and is known by many other names as well. You can make an omelet in a waffle maker to get a unique shape, or you can use a milk steamer to make scrambles that are incredibly fluffy. Eggs give you a lot of choices, so get cooking.